Hello and welcome. The topic with editorial of Hindu today is less taxing. Some words have been selected by me for their meanings. The first is less taxing. For this passage, it carries the meaning of less painful. Less taxing stands for less painful, laudable, uh, making a praise for some action. This is laudable. If you appreciate an action, you are said to laud the thing. So, with these two words in the background, let us go ahead with the topic. Less taxing. So, less painful. What is less painful? A standardized recruitment test is an advance, but more jobs are needed. This is the subtopic. It says that a standardized screening test, recruitment test for job placement in the government is a betterment, is an advance, it is a betterment. But it also emphasizes that more jobs are needed. The number of jobs we have today with the government is quite less. So, more opportunities should come up. So, one part appreciates and the other part suggests. The passage. The Union Cabinet's decision to create a national recruitment agency to conduct a screening examination for non-gazetted jobs, eliminating the need for candidates to take separate examinations of the Railway Recruitment Board, Staff Selection Commission, and Institute of Banking Personnel Selection is a welcome administrative reform measure. So it says that the Union Cabinet took a decision for creating a national recruitment agency, and this agency will conduct screening examinations for non-gazetted jobs. Not for government jobs have two categories. One is gazetted and the other is non-gazetted. So this is for lower grade of appointment of lower grade of employees, and for this there used to be a lot of fuzz. Now this is what it describes over here. The first thing first, this creation of national recruitment agency is going to eliminate candidates who had to take separate examinations for so many positions with Railway Recruitment Board, with Staff Selection Commission, as well as with bank, IBPS. Now this creation of National Recruitment Agency is a welcome administrative reform measure. It is a welcome effort. Why it is a welcome effort? Why it will be liked by everyone? Okay, for some years now, the railways have been using contractual labor in projects and services, but the government system remains a major recruiter. So it says that for some years as of now, it means for quite some time, railways have been recruiting contractual labor in projects and services, and the government system remained the major recruiter. The railway, since going for contractual appointments, the government system remained, the government system was the only major recruiter available in the country. In March this year, Railways Minister Piyush Goyal told Parliament that four employment notifications for Group C employees in the ministry were issued in 2019 for 1.43 lakh posts, beside a similar number selected in the previous year. So, this is the report by Mr. Piyush Goyal that some four employment notifications were done by the railways for Group C appointments, uh, and the figure was quite huge. 2019, the figure was for 1.43 lakh posts, and in the previous year, that is 2018, the figure was also similar. Overall, the posts coming under ambit of the proposed NRA, this is the abbreviation of National Recruitment Agency, would cover about 1.25 lakh jobs a year, which typically attracts about 2.5 crore aspirants. So, those who are looking for jobs and likely to be attracted by these vacancies will be around 2.5 crore. This is what the estimate goes. And another estimate is there that roughly 1.25 lakh jobs will be done through NRA each year. The gains from a single examination when offered at district level in the regional language, as opposed to a multiplicity of tests in far fewer locations. Far fewer locations. This is to be read together. Are self-evident. It says that the fact that there will be just one examination for so many vacancies at district in regional language is having advantage which speaks of itself. It doesn't require additional evidence that it will help the candidates looking for such vacancies. And besides, the exam centers were few and far between. So they were mainly located in urban areas, and the candidates used to come from rural areas as well. So the fact that they had to travel a lot was in itself a big trouble. Candidates would no longer have to travel to urban centers at considerable expense and hardship to take an employment test. So, candidates looking for these tests earlier had to travel and had to bear the expenses of staying, fooding, lodging, things like that, traveling. So, those troubles will be gone with NRA coming to existence. Opportunities to improve performance subject to age limits and a 3-year validity for scores are positive features. Now, this is likely to have some positive features as well. Age limit. Age limit, of course, will be there for the candidates appearing for these exams. And then there is an advantage of 3-year validity of scores. The scores candidates making for once will be valid for 3 years. So these are positive things to be counted with this creation of NRA. Yet the long-term relevance of such reforms will depend on the commitment of governments to raise the level of public employment and expand services to the public, both of which are low in India. Now, this is suggestive. It says that okay, NRA, let NRA come, but the long-term reforms can have impact only if the number of people getting employed to government is increased and the services to the public is expanded, which is both of which are quite low as of now in India. So this is suggestive. This is suggestive of the fact that if the government is willing to have reforms, the reforms will depend on these two major facts. While announcing the proposal for recruitment agency in her budget speech earlier this year, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said the NRA would be an independent, professional, specialist organization. So, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, while speaking in her budget, had mentioned that NRA will come into existence and it will be independent. It will not be influenced by any political party or government agency. It will be professional. It will be professional like those that we see in private organizations, or even better than that. And more so, it will be a specialist organization. It will specialize in recruitment process. There would also be an emphasis on creating advanced online testing infrastructure in 117 aspirational districts, many of which are in states with low social development indices. Now it says that the NRA will be told to create advanced online testing infrastructure at least in 117 districts where exams would likely be conducted regularly. And many of these centers will be located in states where social development is quite low. So this will improve their social status as well. It will help in development of those states which are socially backward. So these are the things which mean out of this this group of sentences. These are laudable objectives. These are appreciable objectives, targets. These are appreciable targets. But it is relevant to point out that as a share of the organized workforce, central government employment appears to be declining. So this sentence points out that central government employment is falling, it is declining, it is not increasing. If it increases, then only it will have long-term relevance. But if it declines, then the importance of NRA will go away. New posts are sanctioned periodically, but a large number of vacancies remain unfilled. Sorry. So it says that new posts come up and get the sanction, government sanction, but a large number of vacancies remain vacant. They are not filled. With growing emphasis on transferring core railway services to the private sector, there may be fewer government jobs on offer in the future. This is another. One was not filling the places with actual appointments, and second is transference of railway services to private sector that will create fewer government jobs in future. So these two facts reduce or rather emphasizes that the central government employment appears to be declining. Moreover, jobs under the center predominantly in railway and defense sector constitute only around 14% of public employment, with the rest falling within purview of states. So it says that government jobs have two categories, one that belongs to the center and the second that belongs to the states. So it says that the major recruitment happens on part of the center is with railways and defense services, defense sectors. Now, it says that only 14% employment is done by them. The rest is 86% is under the ambit of states. Reform must, okay, reform should go, therefore, have a wider reach to achieve scale. So, reform has to be there so that wider implication can be done. Recruitment must be marked by well defined procedures, wide publicity, and open competition besides virtual elimination of discretion. So, these are the things which are associated with, and they refer to transparency, open competition, wide publicity, so that maximum number of aspirants looking for jobs should participate, and the procedures, the well-known procedures, so that there is no confusion with it. And of course, the elimination of discretion. There should not be any discretion. There should be punctuality. There should be well-settled discipline associated with it as to the timetable and publication of exam results. As a preliminary screening test, the NRA can potentially cut delays. So, cutting delays becomes important, which are a familiar feature with the government, boost transparency and enable wider access. So, these are the 3 points: cutting delay, boosting transparency, and enabling wider access. So, a lot of publicity can only give wider access. Transparency can be there only if there is no discretion, and nothing like hiding the facts, and then cutting the delay, the time schedule. Okay, these are all suggestive statements. The entire process of candidate selection must be a model, raising the bar on speed, efficiency, and integrity. So, the selection process must exist as a model and must be corruption free, must have transparency, so that there is no grievance at all with anyone, and this must have a speed, efficiency, and integrity, so that the prestige of the institution remains intact. So this much is the suggestion on behalf on the basis of facts given above. Thank you. Thank you, with a request to like and subscribe this channel.